All right, we are here live everywhere. John saying hello, Cushies. Hello, John. Welcome, everybody, to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. We have a big one for you tonight. Now, I'm trying something new. At the end of the class, I promise you, will not have an encore. However, I will be premiering a new video of mine all about that thing that I love more than almost anything. Ice. Paper. Loves it. Ready to go. Paul saying, yo. Jen showing up tonight. I do want to hear what you guys have to say about my video later tonight. So if you can, stick around. I'd love to just get some thoughts on it. See where it's boring. Is really just looking to see where it's boring. So you guys just get your boring meters on. Let's go. Eric saying hi to Kyle. Everybody loves Kyle. A lot of fights, I think, about to happen tonight. We got some punches going. Paper already, or Tastemaker Media already calling for an encore. That's early. That's early. I doubt there will be an encore, but we will have a little bit more to it. We have a couple of pieces of business I do want to take care of. First of all, I don't see him on here, but sometimes he shows up and does not comment. I did receive a gift from a wonderful fan of the show. His name is the Quee Freak. The Quee Freak. I actually have it on its own camera up here. Right up here. This is Elvis Presley. I received a gift of Elvis. Now, that Elvis Presley is not just a doll of Elvis Presley. No, that is a 1977 bottle of McCormick whiskey that is in there. Todd wondering if I'm going to set my house on fire tonight. Nope, done that. The ratings were not great. Next week, I will play the video of me lighting the house on fire. This week I have a different video for you guys. I do have that video. I just have to do a little editing on it. I have to edit some, there's some people that don't need to be shown on that video. Some companies. Kyle mentioning that is a very blurry Elvis. Yeah, that was my old close-up shot. And now when I'm upset with people, I'm going right to Elvis. So careful with that. That is a blurry shot. That is very, very well thought out. Guys, we tonight are going to be doing some punches. Now, punch can mean all kinds of things. All kinds of things a punch can be. They certainly predate the cocktail by many, many years. The first punch was written about in the 1600s. First cocktail written about in the 1800s. So at least 200 years. Right around in there. Punch comes with its own little slogan. We were talking about this last week. There is 1 of sour, 1 of sweet. 1 of sour, 2 of sweet, 3 of strong, 4 of weak. A little spice to make all of this nice. Now, not all of these punches today will be following that poem, but they're technically called punches, so we will be making them. We are going to start off today on the Isle of Martinique. Now, I have a friend who was born on the Isle of Martinique. So when he comes over, that's what we drink. We drink Martinique rum. Rhum Agricole. R-H-U-M is what we drink. And so I do want to throw this one out to my friend Guillaume. Maybe he's watching, maybe he's not. Dude speaks a lot of French. So, bonjour, bonne nuit. My friend meets my amigo. I don't know how to do. I speak zero French. Je suis désolé. Je ne parle pas français. Let's build this one. Now, this is the national drink of the Isle of Martinique. Keith, already. Any more of that clarified milk punch? We won't be doing any clarified milk punch today. I do have a clarified milk punch right here. This is a clarified milk punch. I can go over how I made this by the end of the show, if we have a little bit of time. This is a clarified milk punch. Not made with milk, made with mayonnaise and cheese. But the same sort of idea. No, instead, Keith, we're going to start off with a drink called the Tea Punch. It is the T-I Punch. T-I. The tea punch. It just means a small punch. Now, it doesn't look like it has a lot of ingredients, and that is because it does not. Profound. It's profound how that works, but instead it does have some delicious ingredients. So we're going to start over here by grabbing our Rhum Agricole. Rhum Agricole. My friend Guillaume will be able to tell me a little bit better, but I do believe that means agricultural rum. I don't speak a lot of French. Yes. Jen, remembering the time that we held a quinceañera for our cat who was turning, we thought she was turning 15. It turns out we had calculated wrong. She was turning 16. Technically, it was a sweet 16 cat party. But I did make a milk punch that day. We're not doing that today. Sorry, everybody. I should have thought of that. Forgot that everybody likes when I make milk punch. Oh, well. Let's go ahead and knock this. Glenn coming in hard after his surgery today or yesterday. Good to have you back, buddy. Tea Punch by T. Me growing up, my name from my family was T. But both of my brothers had a hard time saying the first part of my name, Ska. So we just became, from Scotty, I became T. So now to all of my nieces and nephews, I am Uncle T. Now that is 2 ounces of that Rhum Agricole. If you do have it in front of you, do give that a big whiff. That is something crazy. Paper, the quinceañera. I'm sure Paper was invited. Maybe not. Sorry, Paper. You should have been there. I will have you over for the housewarming luau we're having soon. That is nice and easy right there. That is just 2 ounces of what we have in front of us. Next thing we want to put in here is going to be this guy. Now, I just made this. This is sugar cane syrup. We're looking for raw sugar. If you can find it, sometimes they will say sugar in the raw. We're looking for cane sugar if you got it. But cane sugar is sometimes a little tough to find. So you can just do a nice dark, simple syrup, 1-to-1. There we go. There is my Uncle Siggy saying, hello, nephew tea. It's pretty great. Not a lot in here. We're going to let the rum do the singing in this one. So we are just looking for a teaspoon of this. So our bar spoon here is going to be half a teaspoon. We're going to put in 2 of those guys. Now, nothing I like more than eating just sugar. I think you guys can tell. That is that. There is a garnish that goes along with this, which is limes. The lime is meant to have just a touch of the fruit in it. Mostly, though, we are looking for this peel just to give us sort of a rounded out flavor. I know I say rounded out when I talk about limes all the time. Hate those flat limes. We're just taking this guy and we are going to cut in through here so that we get some of this fruit. So we have something that looks very similar to this. If you have any cuts on your hand, this will find them for you real quick. Fret not. You can squeeze this. They recommend not, but I like a little. This basically just ends up being a little daiquiri if you squeeze it. Throw that in there, and you have your cocktail. Of course, on the Isle of Martinique, I've never been. Want to go? Would accept any Martinique company. Clement, where are you at? JM, where are you at? I want it. I want to go to Martinique. So send me out there. I will talk about your rum. But instead, I'm just going to assume it's very, very warm. Now, we are going to add our last ingredient, and that is this guy right here. I just want you guys to look at how beautiful this piece of ice is. Now, if you want to know how I made this gorgeous piece of ice, stick around at the end. I have a whole video on how I did this. And Keith, I know that you make your ice top down at your house, and it's probably really good, but I have a better way to do it. Paul, probably too. Probably a few other ones that you are making great ice at your house. Better way. Stick around for the video. We're going to go ahead and drop this guy in here. We're going to give this a big stir until some of that water melts into it. Hey, Joey Cervantes is here. I don't know if he still goes as by Joey. When I knew him, he was Joey Cervantes when we were going to grade school together. Good to see you, handsome. Coming in from South Florida. So it's you and Jay Carter, the party starter, hanging out on the East Coast. I don't see Jay Carter yet, but Jay Carter does pop in all the time, so we'd love to get that party started with Jay Carter. Sykes, he's saying all the right stuff. Old Siggy saying all the right stuff. That's a fine cube. I love, more than anything, when people compliment my ice. I work very hard at it, and it is a very, very stupid thing that I do. I, of course, want to give this a stamp of approval. You guys all have seen this probably. This is my stamp right here. There we go. Put that right side up. That is my stamp. That is me. We are going to go ahead and throw this on top of this so that we all know that this is my situation. Oh, Jay Carter, party starters over on Instagram. If you guys are over on Instagram, there's Jay Carter. There's Jay Carter, party starter. Good to see you, buddy. If you guys do want to comment, best to pop on over to YouTube where I can see you, or Facebook, or Twitch if you want. That is my face now on here. And let's go ahead and get a little sip of here. The Scottish have a tradition that as long as one of us can still do the cheers, we can all still drink. So why don't we start off with this one? I drink to your health. Let's see. I drink to the health of another, and the other I drink to is he, in hopes that he drinks to another, and the other he drinks to is me. This is the tea punch. Very simple, very easy to make. You do need to find some interesting ingredients. I went to 2 stores today looking for the right type of rum Martinique. So do make sure you find a good rum Martinique for this. Very important. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is, as we say in the business, something else. It's a bartender term. Nobody else says that. Only bartenders. That's something else we say. Susan Lang, my mom, giving me 3 thumbs up. That is great. That is great. She has a 5 thumbs up system that she runs. So I am right there at 3. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's get Kyle in here real quick so he can drink this and see what is going on. I see some people joining over on Instagram still. Love you guys on Instagram. I love that you guys are showing up. I can't see your comments when you are on Instagram. So if you are on the gram, pop on over to the tube. It's the same exact thing. Just search Cush Tender. Love to have you. There is Kyle plodding his way in here. I do not think Kyle is going to love this guy. Yeah, Kyle doing his little dances. There we go. Let's take this guy off. That is the tea punch. Hopefully you guys are digging it. My aunt, my mom's sister, saying hi to her. That's great. Look at this. It's like a real bar. What I'm really going for in this is for a real bar to happen. So everybody just sort of comes, and they can listen to me. They don't have to listen to me. But really what's happening is the community is building. That is really nice. Jay Carter, party starter, saying paper science is in the house. There is a love affair going on between these two, and I am digging it. I am digging it. These two are the greatest. Get a quick hi, Aunt Pammy. They all had names. Aunt Pammy was what I called my aunt. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh my goodness, I just looked at myself on Instagram. I am very close. If you guys want to see what the whole bar looks like over on Instagram, pop on over to YouTube. Get on that Twitch. Do the damn thing. Paul asking, has Kyle been vaccinated yet? He has. In fact, I have my first shot now as well. For those of you who don't know, I am not a big fan of needles. Probably the only reason that I never did heroin. There's probably a lot of other. I'm a pretty straight and narrow guy. I'm the only bartender I know with no tattoos. I don't like needles. So I did make them turn off all the lights when we were doing it. I'm not allowed back in that Walgreens ever again. I don't know where I'm going to get my second shot. It's going to be weird. Keith, can you get me one, buddy? Let's keep going. This next one, 1789 was the first time we first saw this. It was in a place called Medfield, Massachusetts. They were raising a barn out there, or maybe raising a tree. They were raising something. Something was getting raised. Straight up to the moon. Well, afterwards, they took sort of what they had, threw it into a bowl, and they called it punch. They, in fact, called it the meeting house punch. It's a good chance they were raising a meeting house. That sounds right. Except really when we started to see this drink again was not until the 1860s when it showed up on the little isle of Hawaii, the Big Island. The Big Island. These sailors had set forth from Massachusetts. They made their way all the way into Hawaii, raised a barn, made this punch again, and ever since then it's been made hundreds and hundreds of times. It's called the Meeting House Punch. Now, these next two drinks they can be scaled way up, or they can be scaled way down. Todd, just real quick, Todd's saying he does not like colonoscopies. Yeah, I wouldn't like a finger going into my arm either, or anywhere else. I am still just slightly under the time when I need Paul. I know the gray in my beard sort of betrays that. Paul let me know that Keith would inject me with gin. Honestly, I'll take that shot. Keep all the lights on. 1789 was also famous for the Constitution. It's good to know. 1789, a famous Constitution year. I am a drinking man and not a history man. I know a few histories. As long as there's a drink in there somewhere, I probably know the history. Keith threatening to put Martin Miller's into my shot. That is a good time. Do not threaten me with good times. We all know the rules here. Let's begin. First of all, I had to do this a little earlier because this does take about half an hour. I had to make some of this guy. This is called Oleo Sacrum. You guys can see that liquid rolling around in there. It's right here. This, there was no liquid put into this. It was all just two different types of sugar. I had to put 3 teaspoons of white sugar and 1 teaspoon of a dark Moscato sugar. Any kind of good dark sugar will work there. I put in the lemon peel, the peel of 1 lemon, muddled that guy all around, beat it up, bam, 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 like paper. I was making beats. Bam, 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 bam. Paper is a fabulous DJ, in case anybody needs DJ work. After that, all of that sugar started to pull out all of the oils from the lemon. We get this oleo saccharum. Very important for punches. This is the only punch we'll be doing this in today, but if you are making punches at your house, oleo saccharum, figure out how to do it. If not, maybe that's a good topic for a video. I should do just a whole thing on that. I do. Yeah. Let's hit this real quick. We're going to slice the rest of this lemon in half. We only need between 1/4 and 1/2. Oh, goodness gracious. If Lisa's watching, I'm in some trouble. We don't cut on the bar. Otherwise, Lisa gets in our faces. Go ahead and grab your squeezing tool. We don't need a whole lot. I'm just using this much of the lemon, not this much of the lemon. We just need a touch of that lemon to get into our drink. We like to use the squeezy tool on this more or less just to keep out all of that, all of the, what do you call those? Seeds. There we go. Hit it. Yeah, Pamela's saying Glenn is the Mr. Jeopardy of the family. My dad was he was pretty tough to beat at Trivial Pursuit. Pretty smart fella. One of those guys that remembers stuff. Again, if there's a drink in it, I can tell you the story. If there isn't, I don't care that much about what is Paul saying. Cutting on the bar and vodka. Wir müssen this. There we go. Let's go ahead and build the rest of this drink. Now we're just going to take this. We're going to pour it into our glass, in through one of these strainers. Now that we have our oleo saccharum and we have some of this lemon juice in here, we are going to go ahead and pour this out. We have this beautiful, very, very thick liquid that is in there. That is a lot of oil, a lot of sugar. This is a lot. This will stick to your ribs. They say, look at how thick that oil is. It just sticks right to the side of that glass. This is oleo saccharum with some lemon juice in it. We have to build the rest of the drink. Now I'm building 2 of these, but I'm building them in one glass because, why not? We first of all need to go traditional with this, with a different type of rum that I usually use. I had to go out to, again, 2 stores to find it. This guy right here, my mom coming in a little hot, a little late. No cutting on the bar. Right here we have the New York blend of Hamilton's rum. What we are looking for is a New England style rum. New England used to have an awful lot of rum being made in it. In the by the time that this drink was made in the 1700s, there were 159 different rum distilleries. In New England alone, there are no more. There are 2. We're going to go ahead and hit this with 2 1/2 ounces of delicious New England rum. Just go ahead and hit that with the half. That's a full. That's 3 ounces. And I ain't afraid no ghosts. There we go. We have that. Next thing we want to put in here is going to be some white rum. I have white rum better than the one I'm about to use, but I don't see it. So instead, we're going down here for the Bacardi. J. Cardi, the Bacardi Stardy. That gets a little deep. 1 1/2 ounces of delicious white rum that you got there. Hit that. Now, the thing that really gets this rum going, is when we start to add the beer to it. Let's add some ice first, though. Again, we have a little theme going on tonight. I will be reaching back here for fun ice for all of my drinks tonight. This, again, made by my brand new method of making clear ice. We're going to drop that in right into our drink. Now that disappears immediately. Why? Because I have 0 bubbles. Not a single bubble anywhere in my ice. Nothing that is white in the middle. No bubbles whatsoever. Now, when we said that they were raising this barn, what they really, really needed is that they needed to fill it up. So what did they grab? Well, New England. They were making a lot of rum back there, but they were making an awful lot of beer. No, I did not get a Sam Adams. No, I instead grabbed a Sapporo, because I like Sapporo a lot. Sam Adams is fine and dandy, but not my favorite thing in the whole world. Sapporo, it is though. We're going to go ahead and put 6 ounces of this guy in here. We're going to go ahead and put 2 ounces of a strong lager. I don't want to see any of this Miller Triple Light carb-tastic garbage. It's got to be something that has, like Paper was saying, something that sticks to your ribs. You need some thickness. You need something that's gonna wake you up. It's gonna run into your bedroom, grab you by the shoulders, say, "We got a party. We got stuff to do." Paper saying he loves the Poro. I like that it's called Poro. I was calling it Sappy. I was picking the wrong end of the word. Wrong end of the word. Let's go ahead and give this a stir and a garnish. The garnish that we're going to be adding to this is just going to be a touch more lemon. A little bit of the lemon peel. Touch of this lemon peel. We are going to just peel around the side of this, drop it in. Now again, what I've just made is the recipe for 2 of these. Todd asking all the right questions. Can you throw Guinness in? Yeah. Yeah, you can. Does that count as this drink? No. But do you then get to name it after yourself? You absolutely do. So at this point, this is the Todd House Punch, or the Meeting Todd Punch. This is fun. I didn't know this. I'm reading this for the first time. Cush's great-grandfather times 4, Tangier Henry, was a rum runner from Barbados. Just learning that right now. I didn't know that. Let's go ahead and sip on this guy. We do want to give that one more stir once we get that lemon in there. We want these oils to hit us hard in the face. And let's go ahead and drink. Holy crap. That is awesome. That is awesome. Now, again, there are 2 different drinks in here. They're the same exact drink, actually. They're just 2 drinks, 2 of them in here. So we're hanging out, drinking our drinks. That is this drink. This is called the Meeting House Punch. It does not necessarily follow the 1 of sour, 2 of sweet, 3 of strong, 4 of weak, and a little spice to make it all nice, but it does come in pretty hard, pretty thick. Toddy wants that hot toddy punch. Paper calling BS on it. All right, I love it. Paper does not believe that I am the great grandson of Tangier Henry, the rum runner from Barbados. I don't know. I'm literally just learning about it right now. This is my family telling me what I am. Paper gonna need proof. I'm gonna need some proof on that too. Let's go ahead and hand this one off to my good friend and barback. His name, of course, Kyle. Kyle got 2 drinks ahead of him. I'm very nervous for when I walk out and both of these ones are gone. I'm not loving the idea of that. But in the meanwhile, if you guys can, always happy to keep this little... oh, there's Kyle. There you go, buddy. I don't know why you don't reach in a little further. He just pointed at heroin in his argument. Like this. What's going on with heroin in the show? Sorry, just I'm doing a little... There we go, fishtender.com. We're going to take that down. If you guys can help out the show, it's always helpful. There we go. Look how directory I am. If you guys can help out the show will always remain free, but if you can, Venmo is a great way to do it. Otherwise, you can buy me a drink. PayPal.me/CushTender. Now, we have been... thank you, everybody who donated last week. Very nice. We did give some of our profits off to the LAFD fund. I forget what it's called. But either way. Uh-oh. Paper Sandy Sand corrected. Oh, dang. We're only at the second drink. We've just hit 100 messages. That is really good. So that is good. So I do appreciate everybody that is helping out with the show. Venmo.com is a great way to keep the show on the on the thing, whatever this is, in the world. We will be moving our show. I heard you guys last week. We will be moving our show to Thursday nights in the next coming weeks. I will be doing Saturdays for a little bit, and then we will be moving it on to Thursday nights, most likely maybe an hour earlier. We might be going into the 6 o'clock hour. Let me know, again, if that is a good time. I know Jay Carter, Party Starter, he is on the west coast of the East Coast. He's on the west part of the East Coast. I have actually no idea where Jay Carter, Party Starter is. He's on the East Coast, so I do want to keep my East Coast people in here. So maybe starting an hour early, 6 o'clock. It might be a great time. That's 9 o'clock his time. But if it doesn't work out, Jay Carter, I do tape these things. We would miss you. We'd love to have you. Let me know what time works for you guys. Let's move on to one more because we do have this and a video to show at the end of this. So we do have to keep going. This next one is called the West Indies Planters Punch. We cannot do a punch class without doing somebody's Planters Punch. And I thought this one sounded really, really good. So you are going to need some green tea, some hot green tea, because you're going to have to melt a few of our ingredients. Let's go ahead and grab, we'll be pouring our drinks into this guy right here. Now, this is not necessarily a tiki mug or a tiki drink. This is definitely a tiki mug. Paul's saying 6 p.m. could be a problem for him. He's back in the office. Paul, we'll talk. We will get that. Glenn asking how John is doing. About that. Listen, there will never be a time that makes everybody happy, but I'm going to try and make everybody happy. I'm going to try my very, very best. You guys have been with me the whole time, so I'm going to try and make this all right. So let's begin. First of all, we need 1 ounce of lime juice. So when we need 1 ounce of lime juice, we can't just cut our limes the normal way. We have to get all of that juice out of here. So we're going to start off by cutting a third off our lime. We're going to follow all of the lines that are in the lime so that we are just left with this little guy here in the middle, and we're going to squeeze all of these by hand, getting every little bit of juice out. That should get us 1 ounce of lime juice out of this. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, squeeze porn. There it is. Just all so good. Bam. Get that juicing out of there. We're going to twist our little last guy here. Get everything out. Ooh, right in the eye. Move this off to the side. We'll probably keep this for a touch of garnish. There we go. Next week, Kyle Tender saying next week is still Saturday. Next week is still Saturday. That is correct. Next week is still Saturday. We will figure that out. Lisa saying she may still be at work at 6. I will do my very best to keep everybody happy. Maybe we'll keep it at 7, and Jay Carter is just gonna have to. He's just gonna have to, stay up just a touch late. Let's keep going. Next ingredient we got to put in there is going to be this guy. Now, I did ask you guys to buy something very odd, but I did give you a link for it, and it did come the next day. This is Guava Jelly. Guava Jelly. We need 1 ounce of Guava Jelly. I'm going to eyeball this. What I think an ounce of Guava Jelly is. Guava, a big thing going on down in those West Indies. So throw that into here. And the way we are going to mix these all in together is, of course, not going to be, we're not going to be shaking this guy. Instead, we are going to be heating this up. And go from there. This is green tea that I made before, and I made it double strong so that I could add the proper amount. A big 2 ounces of this. Again, this is all easy to scale up. There are no weird numbers in here. 2 ounces of very hot green tea. Ouch! Machi. That's hot. Throw that in there. Stir this as we go, because now that we have some hotness in here, the lime and the guava are going to start to get in there. Perfect. Let's start to add some sugar. Why not? I have cubes. If you are making this drink with cubes, 3 cubes is great. If you are not, you are looking for about 1 ounce. We're going to go with 5 cubes for 1 ounce. That's probably a little closer. 5 cubes of sugar. That's an awful lot of sugar. But again, we are making 2 drinks again. This is another 2 drinks. Can't make small versions of punches. Just why? You drink a punch with your friends. With your friends. Give that a stir. All of that hot water should start to dissolve all of that. Just get in here. All of that sugar, all of that guava jelly, all of that lime, everything does this. Oh, Addie says hi. Hi, Addie. Give this a quick little stir. Perfect. We have all of this ready to go. And that is that. Let's start to add our booze in here. Oh, Kendall says hi too. Hi, Kendall. Why are Kendall and Addison at the place? Hi guys. It's Uncle T. It's me, Uncle T. Me, Uncle T. I think they're like 15 and 12. Those two. I don't think they were interested in what I just did. That is now a situation where we have our booze, or we have our base in here. Let's go ahead and grab away for some booze. We need some traditional Jamaican rum. The most traditional of the Jamaican rums, and it's probably not the one that runs out of. This is England. This is probably not this guy. But if you're going to try and find a better rum, you are going to have a tough time, I think. Open this up beforehand next time. Rip it open. And we are going to pour in how many ounces? Well, that's going to, of course, be 4 ounces. Let's hit this with 4 ounces. Oh, boy, oh, boy. My grandfather used to say that. He used to say, boy, oh, boy. And now I say it. That's how that works. That's that nature versus nurture situation. I don't think I would have said boy, oh, boy without him. 3 ounces of a cognac. Throwing that yak in here. Oh, right there. This is the Remy. 3 ounces of that. Yeah. And a 1 ounce of that cognac. We're going to go ahead and throw in 1 ounce of one of my favorite things in the world these days. Bartenders often don't drink cocktails. Now, I drink cocktails. I like making cocktails. But a lot of times, bartenders like to find something else. Not beer, but something else. So instead, we are going to go in and throw, oh, God. Sorry, 1 sec. Killer Vamp. I got to put an end to this real quick. Killer Vamp wants to party with Glenn. Oh. Because Glenn was asking about Oxy. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, yes. Please don't mix any of these drinks with Oxycontin, oxycodone, hydrocodone. Just don't mix it. Any of the codones, keep it out. I do not condone the codone use during this. 1 ounce of Madeira. Madeira is a Spanish-type wine, fortified wine that is actually made on the Isle of Madeira. The one I'm using today is the American Madeira. Last night on another show that I do, which is a fabulous show, the Mix Cocktail Hour. Look at this. Mix Cocktail Hour, Fridays 5 for the time being. YouTube.com/Mix Cocktail Hour. Fabulous show with my friend Tammy, who is not here tonight, but sometimes here. Anyway, I had rainwater Madeira. Today I have the American Madeira. We really just want to... Oh, Glenn, of course, coming through, correcting me. That is right. Madeira is Portuguese, not Spanish. That is right. I did know that. I did. I swear I do that. Sometimes I'm just doing a live show, you know. It can't be right. Yes, that is Madeira is Portuguese. It's the little Isle of the Portuguese, Isle of Madeira. Let's go ahead and add our ice to this. See if we can find a little piece of ice that fits. There we go. That little guy. Throw a little bit of this ice in here, and you now have the West Indies Planters Punch. Now I'm going to keep this one because the next little bit of programming that we have to do, yeah, Keith says he concurs. That is very true. I also concur. I said the wrong thing. It is not Spanish. It is The other one. Derek Hanley coming in late. Derek Hanley coming in just in time to let me know what he thinks of my new video coming out. I'm putting this out this week, but I did want to give you guys the preview of it. I've been working on this particular way of making my very clear ice for a while. I went through there's a guy whose name is Camper English. He runs a website called Alcademics, and I read his stuff nonstop. I just love what he's up to. He is always trying to find better ways to be a bartender. Anyway, there was a very little article written on this style of making ice. Nobody had been able to prove that it worked. Nobody was out there doing it. There is a machine called a Klein Bell, and it makes great, delicious, awesome ice. But I wanted to see how it worked. So I'll check in with you guys right afterwards, but I'm going to be watching with you. But let's drink this drink. And if you guys don't mind sticking around and watching the premiere of my new video, I don't have a name for it. It's just my ice video. Holy jeez. Todd, just real quick, let's clear up some misconceptions. He has heard that if you boil ice before and then you freeze it, it will be clear. Very, very false, Todd. Very, very false. In fact, just to give you guys a quick breakdown of what ice does, because you guys are here and you can't go anywhere. There's no way to ever turn off a YouTube video and leave and get bored. What happens is ice freezes from the outside or from whatever is the coldest, is the coldest part, and it goes down away from that. So when you are freezing ice in like a cube or like a tray, it's going from all sides. There isn't a lot of insulation in those cubes, so it freezes on the inside, and then ice expands as it becomes cold. Anyway, once it freezes to the middle, it freaks out and goes everywhere. So if you can learn how to, and that's where you get that cloudy ice. So if you can freeze your ice in one direction, either down or, spoiler alert, as I've done it, up, you can get clear ice. That's the only way. You cannot boil ice to make it clear. In fact, sometimes boiling ice doesn't do anything. Sometimes you can boil it either way. That is that for me, guys. I will check in with you as I watch this with you. If you guys could. Oh, there's Rich. I was wondering where Rich was. Rich is another one of my guys that enjoys the clear ice. So Rich, here we go. Let me know what you guys think. Tell me which parts of this get boring for you. Tell me which parts you think I should cut. I will listen to you. I will give you all producer credits. And here we go with the premiere of Cush's new video. Go. Still working on it. I didn't know that the audio wouldn't work. I had no idea. We're going to try this one more time, guys. And if not, well, then we'll have to do something else because what a weird thing for this to happen. Can you guys hear me here? Okay, one sec. Let's try it now. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, it's now good? Sorry, Mix is saying it's now good. Wait, is it now good? Like, yeah. Yeah. Real quick, Mix, tell me when it's now good. You guys give me the thumbs up, and I will let you know. Okay, one sec. Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you guys. Thank you very much. A great vest. Yeah, I had no idea that wouldn't work. I just figured that it would all be coming out on the same thing, but clearly not. Give me 2 little seconds. Thank you guys for sticking around with me. This is all getting cut out, and then I'm going to start drinking pretty heavily here. Yeah. All right. Video premiere. Now that is all coming out, but what is it going through? Here, let's try this. What if I add a source? This is just how it works, guys. This is just how it works. Add source. Nope. I'm going to go ahead and add source. So weird that doesn't work. Everything else about this says it should. And yet here we are having nothing work. Let's do audio capture, add source, default. Oh. You guys can see the production value is amazing though, right? Video AB, done. Anything working? No? Okay. Hey, no worries, guys. I will post the video later on tonight. You guys let me know what you think, or later on this week. Really good work. Thank you. Great production value. Thank you guys so much for sitting in on the show. Sorry that I could not get that video to work. I should have done all kinds of good stuff beforehand. Didn't. But that is how that goes. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Look for the new video to come out, and I will talk to you guys so soon. Adios.